everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat. I know it looks like I have a pile of garbage. I mean, to some people it might be, but definitely not to me. But anyways, it's just all kinds of random goodies, different paper, like this has mark making on it, just some numbers from this is my fairy digi, the We Flower Fairies, that's in that, and fabric, old music paper, some scraps from scrapbook paper, some pages from my Twin Peaks book. I just love that book. I got it at the dollar store. Unluckily, they didn't have very many of them, but I did manage to snag a couple. These are out of the Sears and Roebuck, the reprinted ones, not the real vintage ones. I mean, these are still from the 70s, I think it is, 60s or 70s, but they're not the real old ones. These are jelly plate prints, and I have some corrugated cardboard. This is really thin book page. I have also. This is really thin corrugated cardboard, and I can't even remember where or what type of box I got this from, but you know, you just have to, like when you get stuff in the mail, feel it. If it doesn't feel super thick, like this is normally what the boxes are, you can definitely see the corrugation in there. This one is just super fine, so you just got to kind of feel them and see what you think might be inside. Try peeling it, and if it's the super fine corrugation, then that's the stuff. But anyway, I mean, you can use any size corrugation. It's just I am going to be going for making some like card fronts for Father's Day cards. They could also be clusters or considered clusters for journals. They could be journal toppers. So if you wanted to use like a thicker corrugated cardboard, that would be great for like a journal topper. So yeah, just whatever you've got floating around basically is what we're going to use. I'm obviously going for a more masculine feel here as far as, you know, colors and style, but you could use all this same type stuff and use the like Tim Holtz paper dolls, the ladies, and it's going to look really cool because it's got that old vintagey look to it. So do however you like, in whatever style you like, and yeah, just have fun with it. That's what I plan on doing, because I will hopefully be able to make more than like one or two, and that way I will have some for, you know, journals or whatever. So how y'all doing? I hope you're having a great day. Having a pretty good day. Just been busy. I went and trimmed my grapevines because they're already going bonkers because we've had so much rain. It finally isn't raining today. The sun's out. Not super warm, but we're going to be in the 60s. So I'll take it because I'm just tired of the rain. I mean, I know we really need it because they were saying we were going to have a drought this year, and luckily because of all the rain we've had, we're in a much better place. Not that we won't, you know, have some drought, but at least maybe it won't be quite as severe, so that's always a bueno. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to this morning, just getting stuff done around here. We're gonna have barbecue for Father's Day, so we're gonna have mother and father-in-law over and that jazz. So yeah, just getting some stuff done so we don't have to do it this weekend. Plus, obviously, nice to have things looking nice, right? Alright. Oh, I have these too, these old receipts. And this kind of stuff, I know, it can be hard to find. Like, yeah, I know. But, I know there's a lot of people on Etsy. I don't know if I want more numbers. Selling stuff like that, like old receipts or old ledgers, that kind of thing. So if you don't have any of that stuff, I've just sort of collected it over as I've mentioned before, I've been doing junk journals or journals, whatever you want to call them, for about 5 years now. So before that, I had none of the old stuff. So I totally know that in the beginning, it's very difficult to, you know, find the stuff, purchase it. It's taken me years to get kind of a collection together. So don't feel like, you have to have all the stuff. You can use all kinds of different things. You can use scrapbook paper, and Tim Holtz paper is great, or whatever you've got. Just use what you've got, because I'm sure if you go digging around in your supplies, you'll probably find something that will work just fine without having to purchase anything. Because it's always amazing when I go digging through my stuff to see what I've got. Yeah, it's usually kind of crazy. Okay, I'm just standing here staring off into space because I don't know what to do next. All right, let's do a little gluing. I'm going to put a little glue on the top of this, and I just smeared the ink, which is awesome, I think, because hopefully you'll be able to kind of see it through here. And as always, I got carried away with the glue there. See, so that's kind of fun. We can go around this a little bit. So just playing today, having a play day. I've been in the mood for those lately. I know I'm still working on my journal. I felt like playing, so I should probably put a little bit maybe of gesso on here. Did I get, yeah, I don't know where I put my other gesso. I don't know if there's anything left in this one. Barely. And it's kind of all gooped up, but that's okay because we're just gonna kind of rub it around a little bit. I don't know where I put the other one. So yeah, just making a mess today. That's what I felt like doing. I'm very good at it. My daughter comes in sometimes. What are you doing, Mom? Making a mess? She's like, oh, okay. That's what I do, right? She's like, yeah, you do. Just a mess. What can I tell you? Okay, let's ink this a little bit. Now I have white fingers, but that's okay. This had a little coffee dye on it. It's that newsprint paper for like wrapping items that you sell or whatever. I use it to wrap up my book cradles, and I had put it under something that I was coffee dyeing the other day, and so it got coffee dyed, and then I made some marks on it with a stencil, and away we go. Just fun little things for background, something different, and they look, you know, kind of masculine. I'm going to do this. Because I thought it would be fun to make some Father's Day cards. I've been bad about making cards lately for people's birthdays and stuff. I used to, that's what I did. I made all, you know, all the cards, all the everything, and I've just sort of gotten out of that habit. That's from Celeste. So thank you so much for that. Super fun. I'll ink it up a bit. Let's see if we can find any fun doodads in here. I don't know which ones exactly I'm going to use for what, but I'm using a lot of Tim Holtz stuff. So if you're wondering, like, these are Tim Holtz. Some of the fabrics are Tim Holtz fabrics. So yeah, all kinds of stuff. I think I need to ink this a little bit. I know you're probably asking, why did you put gesso on if you're just going to put ink on it? Well, I just like the way it looks, so that one is cool. I do like the bird, but that doesn't feel as like very masculine to me. I mean, not that men can't have birds or something. I don't know. I guess that's silly, huh? But even like if you wanted one of these neat pictures from Tim Holtz or something would look really cool on there. You don't have to do what I'm doing. It's just a fun thing to drag out a bunch of your stuff and play with it. This is the thrift shop set, and I got this from Karen. Thank you, Karen. So yeah, I think I do like that. And so see, as simple as that, you could have a card front. I think that would be a really fun birthday card or whatever. So I'm going to ink these and just dress them up. And I'll probably do some spatters. But I find it very helpful for myself, and I haven't always done this, so I've been trying to do this. Get stuff out and just work with what you have, you know what I mean, like what you got out. And I do have a lot of stuff out, so it's not like I'm challenging myself very much or anything, but it just makes it easier to put stuff together rather than going, oh, I'll put this piece on. Oh, I need to go look for, you know, that thing over there or whatever. It makes it a little bit easier. So that's just a suggestion. And the same with collaging, like doing the master boards like I mentioned before. It really does help me a lot if I get like the colors I want to use or whatever out ahead of time. I think I want some of that rusty color on here. Might be kind of fun, huh? And then just a little bit of, do I want the blue, this blue or the, maybe this one. That's the blueprint sketch. I have to find this thing. The thing, you know, with the thing. Now I have a blue finger. I'm very good at that. Okay, I'm going to put a little of this on here too because that's fun. I like the blueprint sketch and the mermaid lagoon. Those ones are really neat. See, now I just went on another tangent, which happens when we're doing these things. That's not right. Get everything in its right place or I'll have a mess on my hands. And then I think I'm going to staple this on. I'm going to scooch it off just a tiny bit right there. Might as well do one over here too. That way we know it's down. It's not going anywhere. I want some of this stuff to show. I feel like it needs something right there. So maybe a number. These are just my numbers that I cut on the Glowforge, and they're in my Etsy shop. There's numbers there too. I'm a number freak, I know. I was watching Tim Holtz talking about his new stuff the other day, and he mentioned 5 was his favorite number. I was like, hey, that's my favorite number. It's like, that's a good looking number. I'm like, yes, I agree with that. I don't know why. I've always liked the 5. I guess you just have a favorite, right? That's why it's a favorite. I like the 5, but there's already a 5, so I kind of feel like, how many 5s do I need? I feel like it just needs a little bit more of this. That's alcohol ink. It's Ranger Caramel. And then how about, not that, I was looking for threads. Let me get rid of all these. I think I'm going to go ahead and use that 4. I like the 4. These out of the way. Sorry, I just bonked the whole thing. Can't tear anything anymore. And right at that salvage edge, which I like, but it will not fray at all. I'm probably not going to get near as much done as I wanted to because it always takes me forever. Oh my word. I know, sometimes fabric doesn't rip in the direction that you want. But wow, that is serious right there. Just want a little bit for that blue design on there. I like it. For 4. Okay. I think I'll use tacky glue for the fabric. I like tacky glue because it doesn't end up showing through fabric. I mean, like, you know, sari silks and things like that, but that's just because of the nature of the fabric. It's so fine, but just cottons like this, it doesn't show through. So I like that. I will use art glitter for my number. Oy. Driving you insane yet? Ay, ay, ay. What is the predicament here? This stuff is so persnickety, I'm telling you. I mean, it's obviously just this metal tip. It needs to probably be soaked again, but it's just this constant battle. And I know everybody has it because, see, there's a little, yeah. Now it's working. Okay, and then what did I do with my bird? My bird! There. I think I want it about right there. So these are kind of obviously collages, just on a small scale, which is fun. Okay, there's one down to go on a card front, in a journal, on the front of a journal, whatever you feel like. Where did I put cardboard? Right down at my feet. I was losing my marbles. And if you like it cut, you know, obviously cut it. I just like the torn look. And I can save these if you want to. My kids have been told when I die to just don't ask questions. Just throw stuff away. Sell what you can sell, throw the rest of the garbage. Ugh. It's crazy sometimes. Crazy, crazy. Don't try to make sense of any of it, because it only makes sense to people that it makes sense to. Which my daughter's kind of sort of getting it, but my son and my husband are always just like, oh dear Lord. Yeah. Oopsie. That's okay. I can just glue it on there like that. And I think I'll use some more gesso. Put this back in the glue before it gets all gooped up again. My super gloopy. I just think putting a little gesso on this corrugated cardboard gives it some interest, not just that one flat color. I don't know. I mean, do you guys think that, or do you think that's cuckoo? I mean, I will always admit to being a little cuckoo, that's for sure. Yeah, oh, this was, now I know what it was. It was one of those post office, you know, the red and the white. I can't think of what they're called. Like, you can put as much as you can fit in a box and they ship it for one price or whatever. Whatever that thing is they do. Here's some more paper that I just used a stencil on. And this is just been, actually this wasn't coffee dyed. This was Tim Holtz ink dyed. I just rubbed it and sprayed it and did all that, and it came out very cool. Might have to do more of that actually, because I kind of like it. It's almost a buttery coffee dye, like it has that real warm buttery feel to it as far as color, if that makes sense. Because you're like, ah, you're crazy. Yeah. The whole, I kind of like the whole. Probably won't be able to keep it the whole, all the way through, but we'll try. And our book page. I'm going to actually go ahead and put it over here. I'll probably just break off that bottom bit because I know it's going to get broken off, because this stuff just crumbles when you look at it. Do something with those eventually, maybe. Let's use one of these on this. I do like just the random math scratchings on here. On this side too. That's hard. Maybe I'll do this. Keep this little thing because I like that, but I like this side more. I think. So, you know, if you want something like this, just do some math on some paper, which is actually, I've been thinking about doing that. My handwriting I don't like, but I might have like somebody else in my house, like maybe my daughter or something, do that. My son, you can't read, so probably math you could. He's got that crazy handwriting. Okay. Alright, and yeah, my, as you saw, the, what do you call it, the, gesso is wet. That's fine. I'm feeling very up and down here, so maybe we should go with one of these round ones. What is this one? Oh, that's cool. And maybe a Tim Holtz person would be fun. Choose. Do I want a mini one or do I want a bigger one than that? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, these three guys. I love that. Oh, you know what else would be cool? It's one of these. Is this one too big? I always have to laugh because my mother-in-law, you know, she doesn't do this kind of stuff. And so when I put these characters on stuff for her or her husband, she's always like, who's that? It's like, it doesn't matter. It's just it's just a, you know, design. That one would be kind of cool, huh? Let me see, I don't think I have any more cars. That car's kind of big. Typewriter's cool. Yeah, I like that one, I think. Telling you I can make a mess like no other. I like that other one. Okay, let's do that. I like that idea. I like the three guys, but since it's Father's Day, I don't want like a whole bunch of people on there. I just want. But these would look real good on one of these, and I might do one with something like that. Hopefully I can get myself to stop doing this today, because this is the kind of stuff I love doing. Okay, let's get this inked. Now the tricky part is always going around their face, because like I want this edge, but I don't want a ton of ink on his face. I mean, a little's fine, but it needs to be roughed up a little bit. Looks just too, I don't know, it's so stiff like. Okay, I think that'll help. That up there. Okay, this needs ink. Now that this is dry. And this is walnut stain, if you're curious. Oh, it's upside down, Amy. Now, I do have a problem with that. I don't know what it is about the flatness of the bottom of those, but it does bug me. I know it's silly. This is wool. Where did I put this stuff? This is just eyelash trim. I found this random piece floating through my stuff. Wow, that was much harder than it needed to be. That's some trim that my daughter got me for my birthday. And some cheesecloth that's been coffee dyed. How long have I been diddling around here? Not really getting much accomplished. That's good. Okay, now we just have to get everything stuck down. These probably are this cheesecloth first. Need to store it the other way. That's the whole point of the lid, and I always forget to do that. Need a keeper, I'm telling you. This down. Now this is tricky, but it seems to glue down pretty good because I glued it in that the ticket tag book, and it's worked great. So very tricky. I think I want to kind of go under a little because I just want to see like a little bit of this. It was feeling like a boa there for a minute, and I don't want that effect. Oh my gosh. How much fiddlier can it get, right? Okay, I think that will work when I glue down the other piece. Just gonna put a little right here. Get it under control a bit. And I put it up the wrong way again. Such a dope. Okay, we probably have time up to do one more. And then what I might do to help this stuff stay is put a staple or two in it. All right. Bring that blue all around. Okay, there's another one. And you could just glue these to like paper or something too. You don't have to start with the corrugated cardboard. It works fine. Oh, come on. To do that. It just wants to go that way. And I'm kind of going with about roughly like this one's 3, almost 4 inches across. It is with this part. This one's about the same by just over 5. And this one's not quite 5. So like, yeah, just so that it'll fit on a card, you know, or a page or the front of a journal or whatever. And so if you make them roughly that size, but then you go to put it on the front of a journal and you're like, oh, well, it's not big enough, add something behind it. And that will, you know, give you more, or I mean, make them bigger from the start. If you know where you're going to put it. If you don't know where you're going to put it, this is just kind of a good size. Wish I was faster at this. Because I got a whole bunch of stuff here I'd like to use up. Let's see. I like this thing. Where'd our ruler go? Oh my gosh, you guys, where did I put it? Oh well, I guess we're just gonna tear. Such a ding dong. Sure, it's in that mess somewhere. Oh, I'll show you the front of that Twin Peaks book. Did I show it to you already? It looks like this. I got it at the dollar store, but I have no idea. I don't know. You might try Amazon, but they're probably going to ask a lot more. I don't know why they were at the dollar store, but they were. And so I really got them just to take apart because I really love all this stuff that's in them. And it's not even like that old or anything. Like a lot of these are 1985 and whatever, but I just love the look of it. I like all the typewritten pages. It's really cool. And it was Dollar Tree. It was a while ago though, so I don't know. It's just one of those things. Do I want it going that way or that way? Maybe that way would be better. And like some of the type is in brown, some of it's in green. I don't know. It's just it's a cool, crazy cool book for doing this kind of stuff. but it was popular because, like I said, there were only like a couple of them when I got there. Usually there's a bunch. This is out of my Rust and Numbers digital download. Probably shouldn't have put that other one there. Let's go like this. Because I like my Rust and Numbers. I have an industrial one too that kind of goes along with this particular one. It's kind of crinkle a little bit. Okay, what am I going to put on that one? Some of this would be kind of cool. Got this for my birthday too. The only problem is that I don't know how dry that gesso is. Guess we're gonna find out. Probably should do the black to make it show up better. I don't know, it might be showing up okay. Oh yeah, it did show up. Crazy. This is Tim Holtz. Where did I put the package that I just took it out of? Layering stencil. Where's the number? THS 130. Grime layering stencil. It's called grime layering stencil. It's very grimy. That's pretty cool. Okay, what do I want to put on there? I've got quite the mess going because I didn't put stuff back in its bags. Have a big mess to clean up, like usual. Boots and buttons. Oh, that reminds me, I have a piece of old map that would look kind of cool. There's a little person in here. I don't know. I mean, I like stuff like this, but that doesn't feel very Father's Day-ish. I do struggle sometimes with the whole masculine theme. Oh, that car might be kind of cool. Where did I put that? Did I put it back? I did. That might work. Ah! Well, that's down. I like the black and white, but I don't know. I really struggle with it. It's just so white. So then I end up doing that to it, and it's like, what's the point of having the black and white? If I'm doing a black and white theme, I tend to be fine with it, but for some reason, the rest of the time, it's just so white. I'll try dripping this on this. Yep, I do like it. I know it looks kind of kooky, but I like it. Okay, let me use this. Oops. Stuck my finger right through it. Don't know what else I want on there. I'm gonna be able to see any of that. Trying not to mess up the, probably not, because I want to keep that down there. Okay, it needs a stamp, I do believe. Sorry, I get really quiet when I get having to think about all this. What I want to use. I didn't even use any of the scrapbooking paper. Such a goof. I just like the old paper. I don't know. That looks cool. I think it looks masculine. I'll know the thing when I see it. be fine. Just like that. That one's nice and flat. That definitely would be a good card front, especially if you're mailing. Hit the A first. I want to get the little corners. I mean, sometimes I want them, but I'm trying to spell a word. I don't love it. If you're just stamping the letters somewhere, it's fine. But sometimes it makes it hard to read what the word is. Do you know what I'm saying? When it does that. That works. All right, I got 3 of them done. Woohoo! Okay, so I have the bird. Do like that. And the gentleman. And dad. It also needs a staple. Or 2. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you make some Father's Day cards. And I would love to see them if you do, on Instagram or however you want to get them to me. You can contact me through Etsy. Yeah, I'm on Facebook now too. You can find me through my Linktree, which is always in the description box below the video. So if you go to the right hand side, there's a little white arrow to click on. That's if you're on a phone or iPad or that type of thing. It doesn't work on a TV, but on devices, you can find the description for the video, and then usually content makers will put other information on there, like their shops, or I don't know, just all the like items they've used, whatever. But my link tree is there, and so you can find all my social media sites. You can find my Amazon list of items that I use, all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will chat again soon. Love you guys. Bye now.